Some people are actually wired to sabotage their own success. That sounds harsh, uncomfortable, maybe even offensive. But what if staying poor isn't just about bad luck, lack of opportunity, or poor decisions? What if your brain itself is actively working to keep you exactly where you are? This isn't about blame. It's not about calling anyone lazy, broken, or incapable. It's about understanding the hidden neurological and psychological mechanisms that quietly trap people in poverty, often without their awareness. Because once you understand how the brain creates invisible barriers to wealth, you can begin dismantling them. Your brain doesn't care about success, it cares about survival. The human brain is wired with something called status quo bias, a preference for what's familiar, even when it's harmful. If poverty is what your brain knows, then poverty becomes predictable, and predictable feels safe. Upward mobility, ironically, can trigger the brain's threat response. The amygdala doesn't ask, "Is this good for me?" It asks, "Is this familiar?" When something challenges your current identity or lifestyle, even positively, your brain can treat it like danger. Psychologist Gay Hendricks calls this the upper limit problem. Each person has an unconscious success thermostat, usually set in childhood. It's shaped by family patterns, cultural beliefs, and early emotional experiences. When life starts exceeding that internal limit, the brain activates self-sabotage. Not because success is bad, but because it feels unsafe. For many people, success triggers deep fears. Fear of being fundamentally unworthy, fear of abandoning or outgrowing loved ones, fear of new responsibilities, fear of outshining others and becoming isolated. The brain would rather pull you back to familiar struggle than risk emotional danger. Poverty hurts, but it's known pain. Success is uncertain, and uncertainty overwhelms the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for planning and rational thought. When novelty is too high, it literally shuts down. This is one reason many lottery winners return to poverty. Their brains reset them to their familiar emotional baseline. In the 1960s, psychologist Martin Seligman discovered something called learned helplessness. Dogs exposed to unavoidable shocks eventually stopped trying to escape, even when escape became possible. Their brains learned that effort didn't matter. Poverty often creates similar conditions: repeated failure despite effort, chronic criticism, chaos and unpredictability, uncontrollable stress. Over time, the brain concludes, "Nothing I do will change this." This belief isn't conscious, it becomes automatic, and it often gets passed down from parents to children. Learned helplessness physically changes the brain. Activity in the prefrontal cortex decreases, the amygdala becomes hyperactive, dopamine and serotonin systems become dysregulated. The brain stays stuck in threat mode. When survival is constant, future rewards feel meaningless. The brain increases time discounting, prioritizing immediate relief over long-term gain. This isn't irresponsibility, it's biology optimizing for today. Most people understand fear of failure, but fear of success can be even stronger because it's usually unconscious. Success threatens identity, relationships, and belonging. The brain can perceive success as loss of community, loss of authenticity, loss of safety.
For many people, success feels like betrayal. If I succeed, I leave my people behind. If I change, I won't belong. Shared struggle becomes cultural glue. Breaking free can feel like social exile. If your self-image is someone who doesn't have money, wealth creates cognitive dissonance. The brain resolves that discomfort by rejecting opportunities. Wealth feels unnatural, like wearing someone else's clothes. More money also brings complexity, new responsibilities, new expectations, new risks. The brain often chooses simple poverty over complex success. Self-sabotage isn't laziness, it's defense. Procrastination, perfectionism, substance use, pushing away supportive people, rationalizing missed opportunities. Many people even get sick right before breakthroughs. Cortisol floods the body as the brain senses danger. The mind-body connection creates an exit ramp back to safety. With repetition, these patterns become automatic. The basal ganglia takes over. Behavior runs on autopilot. You don't choose sabotage anymore. It just happens. Scarcity itself rewires the brain. Research shows poverty reduces cognitive capacity by the equivalent of 13 IQ points. Working memory gets consumed by survival stress. It's like running a computer with too many programs open. Scarcity also creates tunnel vision. You only see what's immediately in front of you. Long-term opportunities become invisible, not because of intelligence, but because of biology. Decision fatigue sets in. Executive function collapses. Impulsive choices increase. This isn't a character flaw, it's neurological exhaustion. Our environments matter. Mirror neurons cause us to unconsciously copy those around us. If everyone around you is poor, poverty feels normal. Success feels threatening because it violates tribal conformity. Family stories also shape behavior. Money is evil. Rich people are greedy. This is just who we are. These beliefs lodge in the unconscious and quietly run behavior. Stress impairs judgment. Poor outcomes increase stress. The cycle feeds itself neurologically. Over time, poverty becomes identity. I am poor, not I am experiencing poverty. Identity is fiercely protected by the brain. Change requires becoming a different person, and that feels terrifying. A fixed mindset forms. This is just how I am. The brain becomes a prediction machine, acting in ways that make expectations come true. Opportunities are ignored because they're not for people like me. But here's the critical truth. You can't change what you can't see. Understanding removes shame. The brain is plastic. It can change, but slowly. Old pathways don't disappear. New ones must be built stronger. Small changes work best. Gradual exposure to success, new identity narratives, supportive environments, professional help when needed, and above all, compassion. Shame activates stress. Stress blocks change. Self-compassion isn't softness, it's neurological necessity. Nobody chooses to self-sabotage. These patterns are protective mechanisms gone wrong. Poverty is never just about money. It's neurological, psychological, social, systemic. Understanding your brain doesn't solve everything, but it gives you leverage. The brain that learned helplessness can learn agency. You are not broken. You are responding normally to abnormal circumstances. The same brain that keeps you poor can set you free. But first, you have to understand how it works. Success isn't betrayal, it's evolution.